My story has got something to do with a cat and a rat. Once upon a time, a long time ago, all of the animals would get together every afternoon to have a party. They would bring food and drink and their drum, because my story, I forgot to say, is called The Cat's Drum. So they would all come to the party with their drums. There would be huge animals, middle-sized animals, and teeny, tiny animals. What kind of teeny, tiny animal might have come to the party? Teeny, tiny animal. Up to about that big. What do you think? What kind of animals could there be? I've got a frog. I think they'd have a teeny, tiny drum. And I've got a rabbit. Moing, moing, moing. And a bird. You could have a slowworm, or a beetle, or a mouse. And all those teeny, tiny animals would play their drums like this. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Can you join in? I hope you are. Diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Are you playing your drum? Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Then the middle-sized animals would play their middle-sized drums, and their drums would go boom diddy boom diddy boom. Boom diddy boom diddy boom. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. And what kind of animals do you think they would be? So middle-sized animals. Let me think. There could be a puppy dog. There could be a pig. There could even be a goat. Could you imagine a goat? Or an orangutan. Could you imagine that? So their drums again would sound like this. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. And they'd play those at the same time as the little animals were playing their tiny drums. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. 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 And the big, massive animals would play their drums like this. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. And they would be the big bears, or the camels, or the elephants, or a rhino, or a big dinosaur. How exciting. And they would play their drums like this. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. But there were two animals that had something slightly different. Well, one animal really. And that was the cat. Now she is only quite small. And she would have a middle-sized drum really. She's not tiny, is she? She's only quite little. And she should have had a middle-sized drum, but her drum was special, and you played it like this. Put your arm around it and you strummed your fingers slowly across it, and it would go like this. Brum, brum, brum. And the other animal I'm going to tell you about is that cheeky little rat. Now, of course, he was tiny, so he should have had a little tiny drum that would have gone bum diddy bum diddy bum. Bum diddy bum diddy bum. And because he was a little bit smelly and a little bit dirty, his drum would be a bit dirty and a bit smelly too. And he was so jealous of the cat's beautiful drum. He would watch her and think, oh, I wish I had a drum like that. Why do I have this smelly, dirty old drum? I want a drum as special as the cat's drum. So he made a a cunning, devious plan. He wanted to steal the cat's drum. So one afternoon, when all the animals were together and they'd all played their drums, they all went to sleep. They'd had their drink, they'd had their food, they'd played their drums, and they all curled up and went to sleep. The cat slept on top of her drum. She put her paws down, laid her head on her drum, and curled her long tail in front of her nose on the drum. And the rat thought, this is it! This is it! I can do this! I'm going to steal the cat's drum! And he crept out from behind his tree and he started to creep towards her very, very slowly. And his little heart was hammering. And he thought, I can't do this. I can take the cat's drum. I can. And he crept towards her and he uncurled her tail. The cat stayed asleep. He pushed her head back off of her drum. She stayed asleep and he wriggled the drum out from under her paws. The cat, stayed asleep. And the rat thought, oh, I did it. He picked up the drum. Yes, he did. He picked up the drum and he started to creep away. And he thought, I've done it. It's so good. I've done it. I've got the cat's drum and she doesn't know, and it's wonderful. Where's my drum? Sorry, just frightened my cat. Where's my drum? She shouted. Sorry, my daughter just left the room. And the rat ran as fast as my cat just ran. And his little heart was hammering and hammering. And the cat was chasing after him with her claws and her teeth bared, going, where's my drum? Give me back my drum. Where's my drum? Give me back my drum. Where's my drum? Give me back my drum. And the little rat ran and ran and ran. And oh, in front of him was a big, tall wall. And he's very good at climbing walls normally, but he can't climb a wall and hold a drum. And he turned around and the cat was coming towards him going, where's my drum? Give me back my drum. And the little rat was so scared. And the cat got closer and closer, and all he could see were her sharp teeth and her sharp claws. Where's my drum? Give me back my drum. And the rat took the drum and threw it at the cat, and it went straight down her mouth, down her throat, and got lodged in her tummy. She cried so much she rolled on the floor, and the rat this is awful. The rat ran away as fast as it could and was never, ever welcome again anywhere near the cat. And that's why cats and rats do not get on, and the cat could never ever have her drum back again. But if you are very, very lucky, you might be able to hear the cat's drum if you hold a cat gently, oops, and you stroke it from its head to its tail, and you listen hard. You might just hear the cat's drum going brum, brum, brum. Snip, snap, snout, my story is out. Now I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I don't know if my cat enjoyed it quite so much.